up my boots now, gonna put some roots down. We got something good in a world gone crazy. Give me your hand now, never gonna let go. Hold your arms out, finally feel like home. Take my heart, take my cold, honey. I'll be laughing when your jokes ain't funny. I'm holding Take my name, put yours in front of it. Don't
Hi fam, what's good? My name is Esther.
And I'm Emmanuel.
Welcome to our channel. So today we're going to be talking about the day he proposed, the day he went down on one knee and he popped the question. And if I said yes or no, obviously I said yes. That's why I'm here.
Drama. Yeah, so this is how I planned this thing. Like I knew Esther's the chick for me. I was sure. And I wanted to make it something memorable. You get? Not just a proposal that will happen. Okay, all proposals are memorable, but I wanted this one to be big. You get? And before that time of graduation, I was praying and I was fasting, and you know there were these rumors of of Daystar and like things that happened before graduation. Some of those things are freaky. So I was praying. I was on a Daniel fast, but it went like for 3 weeks. I was even looking skinny. I was looking thin, and people were asking me what's up. And it was Pastor Zino from Rock Tabernacle. He had asked me to come and play for Evolve. We're having a live recording, and I was going for those practices and all that. So I remember that time I was like very deeply involved. I was praying for myself. I was praying for Esther. I was praying for this proposal, and it was going to happen. So fast forward, I think that time I was at Mavuno. Yeah, I was playing at Mavuno Church, and they were having these online services and all that. Then I went to Rock. I played with Pastor Zino. I was going for practices, and I introduced, this is Rock Assemblies. This is where live recording is going to happen. These are the songs. I used to have those practices almost like every time of the week. Yeah. So I remember I got my paycheck. I went to the bank. I cashed in the money. I had planned. I knew, hey, graduation is coming. I need to have this ring. So I didn't want to. Sometimes they say don't announce your plans, and I think I've mastered that. I don't announce. By the time you see something happening, it has me just knowing my life just happened way before. So by the time you're knowing about it, I'm already on another plan. I always like to be ahead, and I don't like to announce my plans before they happen. So I kept this thing as secret as possible. And I think I told a couple of my friends, some close friends. I told Daniel Chikwaza, I told Wisdom, and some few guys from Daystar. And yeah, I was like, man, God, whatever is going to happen in this thing, make it happen. So I get up, I get my paycheck, I go, I withdraw the money from KCB, I get into the mat. I didn't even tell her, and I hid the ring from her as well as I could. So what I did, before I get there, I got the mat, I went to town. There was this page like looking at of jewelry and what. Is it called Little Jewelers? Jewelers, something like that. I went to town, climbed the building, went asked about rings and what. So I had my 5K set aside for the ring. Yeah, so I've said the price of the ring. So I had my 5K set aside. I had my money for rent set aside. I had my money for my graduation suits set aside and everything. So I planned really well. So I went, I bought the ring, I came back, and I didn't know how to hide it from her. You get, because she's very nosy. I knew
What?
she would, in some way I knew she would find out. So I went to my watchman then, and I told him, you know what? It was the caretaker, yeah, of the house. So I told him, you know what? I have this ring. I plan to propose. I showed it to him. I was like, keep it for me until graduation day.
You gave the ring to Pius.
Yeah. So yeah, Pius is my caretaker then. So I gave it to him, and she knew Pius, and Pius knew her. And so I told Pius, you know what? Hide this thing as much as possible. Make sure she doesn't see it. So he kept the ring until the day of graduation.
I'm doing that right now, guys. Right now.
So I went to him the day of graduation. So graduation, her mom comes, picks her up, and we go for graduation together. She drives us to Daystar. So when we're going, Pius gives me the ring. I hide it in my pocket, somewhere there. It is safe. So I keep it in my pocket. We come, she doesn't know anything. We read school, she goes to do her makeup. We go to our different schools. I think mine was School of Communication, Language, Performing Arts. I go to my school, she goes to Arts and Humanities.
Yeah.
Right? She has no idea this is happening. And she's, yes, we are graduating. So I read school, I meet Chikwaza. I was graduating with Chikwaza. Chikwaza is telling me, are you ready, bro? You ready? You've prepared? I was like, yeah, sir.
So he knew.
So Chikwaza knew. Chikwaza was quiet. He was just there waiting to see.
And I met him the day we went to feed our gowns.
Yeah, and Chikwaza kept it a secret. He didn't tell her anything. So Chikwaza knew. He was quiet. We finished. Oh, actually, we went to do dress rehearsals for graduation, and yeah, and that time there was a dinner, but no one knew. I was in the CF office, chatting with my friends as usual. Nini. Wisdom had an idea. It's like, bro, you're going to do this. It's like,
Wisdom.
Yeah. Wisdom Moses is like, bro, you're going to do this. Wisdom seemed scared, but no, she was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. It's like, this is something you just like, yeah, I'm sure. So I prepare everything. Everything is set. So graduation comes, we have the graduation, we announced, announced on the screen. Daystar class of 2021. Yeah, 2021. Yeah, Daystar class of 2021, graduation, bachelor's, communication, we announced, we throw our hats. So we go and I meet Jason Mwangi, but I'd known Jason before because we're in the same school, we're all doing electronic media. He's good with lenses. He's one of the best photographers like I've ever met, and he has a really good heart. He's the same guy who did the photography for our introduction. Actually, even for our wedding, I wanted him to come to Uganda, but yeah, it was kind of tight somewhere. Yeah, so Jason comes, I will go talk to Jason and I say, Jason, I'm going to propose, and I want you to take the pictures of this moment, and I want you to capture this. Jason is like, I've got you. So I call Esther, we call her mom, her cousins, we take pictures, Nini, So now I'm like, okay, you guys, it's time for me to take pictures. Alone with Esther. As you can see in this video that we're showing you. So we're taking pictures with Esther and Nini. So Esther turns the other side. So when she turns, I remove the ring from my pocket, I kneel down, and I propose. Oh, people come around. Yeah. So guys from Daystar all around us, people are shouting, there's a recording. Hey, we're like, okay, so she says yes. I popped the question. I was nervous, but then I knew it was the right thing, because I could feel the presence of God. I could feel the presence of God when I proposed. It was like all over my hands. So I knew like, yeah, this is a God thing, and God is for this. So I proposed, she said yes. And her mom was surprised. We took pictures. My mom was traveling from Uganda, but then to come to the graduation, she had delayed. So we finished graduation. We went with Esther's mom. We went to Pavilion, some place in Kitengela, where I know most of the historians party from. Yeah, so we went there. We had nyama. That was like the best nyama choma like I'd ever had up to now. I don't know how they made it, but it was legit. Yeah. So we had nyama choma. Esther goes to her home to celebrate, and then me, I went back to my room, my bed sitter.
No, you went to your uncle's place where your mom was.
No, I went the next day.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I went the next day. So that night, I spent the night to open my phone like this. Oh, Emmanuel, you're on Nairobi gossip, you're on this thing. Tuko News has posted your graduation. What? Some other guy sends me a screenshot of some Nigerian social page, nini. But I knew it was Jason had shared that thing. So Jason asked me, can you share? I was like, yeah, you can share. But I didn't think it would be so huge. Yeah. So to get my phone like this, it is just ting, 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 ting. Messages. People are texting me. This one tagged you in a post. This one mentioned you. And that time, I was making these nice guitar videos of myself playing just for my CV, because to me, my social media is like my CV as a musician. So I used to get notifications, like I'd post a video, it makes highlights, it makes nini. I remember Brian Aseli, he's now at Nation FM, shared one of my videos on his show. And I used to get notifications, but this engagement went huge. Like Jalas talked about it, like on that we have that video, like Jalas talked about it, Kamenegoro talked about it, congratulated us. Like it was that huge. Like it blew up. Yeah. So huge. My parents were being called. Some people from Somalia were calling my dad. Imagine friends from Ethiopia calling my dad, like, yo, you know what? We have seen your son. Oh, hey, he has proposed. Nini. Oh, it blew up. It was so huge. I'd never had so much attention like that. It got so scary. I don't know. Man, I don't know how Esther handled it, but it was huge. I know she was celebrating in Ngong with her family. Hey, but that's like one of the things that really blew up. Yeah.
So a lot of you guys, you're gonna see the videos, you're gonna see the photos. So a lot of people are like, oh my god, did you know about it? Oh my god, why did you cry? Like,
yeah, she cried.
I cried. You know why? Because I was like, okay, first let me answer the question of, did I know about it? No. I knew we were gonna he's going to finally marry me at some point, but I didn't know he was going to propose during our graduation, because things like settling down, there are things you talk to with your partner. Probably we had talked about it probably like in 2020 or even beginning of 2021, but we never he never just came out of the blues and said, you know what, can I marry you, without considering, am I ready to settle down, and what do I want in life? So easy mambo za couples kwenda wana propose and then people say no. There are things that probably they didn't discuss or they didn't consider their partner if they are ready to settle down or not. So literally, me, I was complaining about my feet. I was wearing heels the entire time. So I was turning to see where I can go sit down. So turning like this, I hear people, clapping and screaming. I'm saying like this, I'm seeing a man's on one knee. Veins popping like this. Tears just came down. I was just like this. I couldn't believe my eyes, because I was like, finally this day has come to pass. And it's something like we've been praying about. Like it's not something that we woke up one day and we said, you know what, I want to marry you, I'm gonna propose.
We prayed. We had like prayer points about marriage,
Yeah,
all
because
those things. Yeah,
we knew at the end of it all we wanted to settle down together and do life together.
yeah.
So I was crying because I was so overwhelmed, and I can't cry now. I was so overwhelmed, and the fact that it showed that he was serious about what we had together, because I was just like, wow, finally a girl is gonna get married, you know. So that's why I cried. It was an emotional time and a prayer answered at the same time. So I said yes. After saying yes, Yani, I was there crying, looking for my friends. My friends were Menda, they are gone, they are celebrated with their families. So I'm looking for someone. I am not finding anyone. I wanted to go and hide because I was so shy. I'm reaching out to my mom. My mom, nae, anatoroka, because even her, she's shocked. She's like, Emmanuel. So you're serious with my daughter, you know? But everyone was so excited and everything. The Styrians were so excited. They celebrated us. And then, as he said, we went, we had lunch with our families and everything. But it was the most beautiful and memorable day.
More than our introduction.
I'm saying, I didn't say it was like the only memorable day. I'm saying it was a beautiful and memorable day.
Okay.
You can never forget the day someone proposes to you.
Oh, yeah.
You get. And it was huge. My phone was blowing up. It was adi ilikuwa moto. Unajua in Phoenix.
Yeah, in Phoenix.
No, I had an Oppo.
Yeah,
an Oppo. Yani adi Oppo inakuchoma. Yani hizo ma notifications and everything. People are calling me. They're like, congratulations.
Nezero like, oh my God, Yaguma. You know, Nezero has that deep voice. My God, this guy.
So everyone was hitting us up. You're seeing yourself in Tuko. You're like, you know, and of course, like, I didn't know how to handle the moment. I was just calm. I was replying messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. You know, you just reply to everyone because it's not nice to snob people. And then, of course, you're gonna have negative comments. You will come across them because it was in Nairobi. Gossip it was on Tuko. You find some really hurting people who comment like, watachana tu, or this man, how dare he do that? A man has fallen. Is it bad? Is it bad for a man to settle down? It's not bad. It's not bad. It shows that he knows where he's going and he knows what he wants. So like you find just some funny comments, but if you know who you are in Christ, no man can put you down.
Yeah, so
it was such a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
We're going to share some videos and some photos. You'll see, like it was
nice. And I think like all through our relationship, like the people who have like really stood with us, mostly I would say is Daystar.
Yeah,
Like
Daystar
Daystar.
fam.
Even our wedding, they came through. Introduction, they came through. Like this has been a family. These guys have supported our relationship when we started dating. For some reason, Daystar is a family. Even staff becomes family. You get staff looks out for you. They support your business. I remember even getting exam cards and before graduating, man. So I feel like this has like been like support.
Yeah, support
Like a support
system. Yeah.
Really, in our wedding, man, those guys have really come through. So yeah, that's how our
like how he proposed.
Yeah, that's how I proposed.
And I just want to say something before we adios. Yeah. So like no matter what, people are gonna hate. Ata uko una date Beyonce, uko una date Chris Brown, people are gonna hate on you. People are going to say, wataachana tu. Like there's some humans who, sorry to say, they're hurt or they're going through something difficult in their life, so they don't see any positivity in anything. So they are going to always spread negativity no matter what.
Yeah.
So if you're out there and you're dating and people are talking badly, they're like, where are they going to end up? Nini, wanachezeana tu, it's going to end up in premium tiers. Don't listen to those, like,
yeah, I remember there's a comment like that.
Yeah,
and someone was like, it
those.
won't end in tears. This guy called Bill, he was like, it will end in joy and more happiness and God's favor.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So block all those outside noises. You focus on your partner and where you guys want to go. And above all, put God first. Trust me.
Yeah, pray together.
Anything you commit.
Pray.
Praying together doesn't mean you live together or you be in the same area. You can have Zoom calls, like you pray.
Yeah.
Like on the app, you guys Zoom and you pray. That's still praying together because you're in an agreement together. Because the Bible says where two or more are gathered. No, not that verse. Where there's unity,
God commands
a blessing. Yeah. So when there's unity between you and your partner, you're agreeing on the same thing, you're walking in the same direction. Trust me, every plan that you commit to God, be that relationship, be it you want to be engaged, be it you want to get married, you will. Just commit it to God.
Yeah.
And it will be awesome. God will not put you to shame.
Yeah, and I'll just say this. There are people who won't believe in you. The people will doubt you. The people will put you down. There are people who will even gather to say the negative things about you. And sometimes God will even show you these people.
Yeah.
But it's to test your character and see, like, how do you handle this? How do you handle? Do you hate these people? Do you start mistreating them, or do you just love them? You get? And for me, like, my secret has always just been spending time in God's presence, staying there, waiting on God. I think I actually feel God's love language is time, because giving Him time, just sometimes worshiping Him and just praying there, and He'll handle your matters. Like, Manzi, why we're doing this is because God has really come. We have seen God's hand, and you're just like, what?
Yeah.
We have seen God's favor to the point, like, someone just favors you and you're just like, what? Like, God can never lack people to bless you.
True.
He can never lack people to bless you. Because people you don't know, even in other countries, you get to be for you. You get, like, you'll meet people, like, I've taught a student in the US whom we have never even met. You get, and God uses that person to bless us and bless. So my advice to you guys, my take home is just would be like, trust in God. You get, over these years I've learned to trust in God. Even when someone puts you down or you feel discouraged or something, run to the altar, run to God and pray.
Yeah.
Don't cry before men. Go to God and kneel and cry, and God will handle your matters. He'll handle the haters.
Yeah, and no matter what, girl out there, boy or man or woman, don't give up on love. Me, I was turned down twice by this husband of mine. Yet we are here.
Yeah,
married.
Okay, until next time, see you guys. Bye.